shut when they drop. Get lit, twist, lit, straight off the top. Get green on the scene, call it cream of the crops. I got a team with a dream, they be scheming a lot.
What's good, YouTube? Kenny Reactz back in the hit out, holding it down for the crit out, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Hey, man, listen, this is gonna be a reaction to Scramn, Only Human. He dropped this about 12 days ago. I just did a reaction to this, and I had the sound shut off on the screen record, which wouldn't be such a big deal if I wasn't, constantly backing up the video, but I was. So it got screwed up and I lost the original footage. And if you know anything about me, I hate redoing reactions just for the simple fact that I feel like it's not as authentic as it could be. Let me move this a little bit. My camera messed up here. Not as authentic as it should be. But I got a terrible memory anyway, so we're going to redo it, man. But just so you know, you take it as you will, a reaction or review, whatever. I did it once already, and yeah. So we're going to get into it, man. Let's get it.
Brought back down to earth. Humble yourself for real. Right back where we were. I'm only human. Brought back down to earth. Humble yourself for real. Right back where we were. I'm only human. I made my mistakes. Don't forget where you came from. Raised by a single mom. Never knew my real dad.
He said, raised by a single mom, never knew my real dad. I can relate to that in the sense that my mom, I wasn't raised by a single mom, but I kind of was. My mom raised me, and my dad was a truck driver. He was always on the road. Still is to this day. He was in my life, but he wasn't around a whole lot due to work. You know what I mean? So I can relate to that.
Raised by a single mom. Never knew my real dad. Bitch, I know I'm the shit so sick. Did you feel that?
He said, bitch, I'm the shit, so sit if you feel bad. And I took that as like kind of like a double entendre as well, man. Like you get into trouble with your parents or whatever as a kid, and they tell you, sit down, you've been bad.
Bitch, I know I'm the shit so sick. Did you feel that? First 48, the way I killed that.
First 48, I killed that. That's a bar. Come on, man.
Did you feel that? First 48, the way I killed that. In the booth, the truth, I'm still that.
In the booth, the truth, I'm still that. Listen, I remember talking to Scram on the phone one night, and he was telling me how you could say like the simplest thing, and if you word it right, it would be dope. And you could even do it again if you can reword it properly. And I think the way that he just worded that.
First 48, the way I killed that. In the booth, the truth, I'm still that. Man, I heard all of y'all rap. And to tell you the truth, it's all whack.
Man,
in the booth, the truth, I'm still that.
Yo, Scramm's nice, bro. Scram is nice. As Vic XL would tell you from Riding Dirty Radio, shout out Vic XL. He said Scram's better than 50 Cent, in his opinion. And after listening to this song, because I already listened to it once. This song, and I gotta tell you too, up front, this song is fire, man. It really is.
In the booth, the truth, I'm still that. Man, I heard all of y'all rap. And to tell you the truth, it's all whack.
I heard all of y'all rap, and to tell you the truth, it's all whack. Like all the new music out today. That's how I'm taking that. All the new music out today, and it is, man. It's trash, in my opinion. Like in the, you know what I mean, the new hip hop rap, whatever you want to call it, this mumble rap shit, all
right. And to tell you the truth, it's all whack. I'm still at my dreams. Seems like I'll chase them till I catch them. Gifted like Christmas.
Hold up.
I'm still at my dreams. Seems like I'll chase them till I catch them.
I'm still at my dreams. Seems like I chase them till I catch them. And shout out to you, Scram, for that, because like somebody like me, man, I gave up on my dreams a long time ago. And I wish that I hadn't. I let people get in my head make opinions about me, change my opinion about myself. You know what I mean? And the fact that you've been at it for so long and that you're still grinding, still doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you do. You're a dope artist for real, Scram. For real. So shout out to you for not giving up.
Still at my dreams, seems like I'll chase them till I catch them. Gifted like Christmas, that's why I grace them all with my presence.
What?
Till I catch them.
Bro.
Gifted like Christmas.
Gifted like Christmas, because you give gifts on Christmas. He's saying, I'm gifted like Christmas.
That's why I grace them all with my presence.
That's why I grace them all with my presence, like my presence of being here, but then playing off of the Christmas bar. You know what I'm saying? Gifted like Christmas, I grace them with my presence. Come on, man.
It seems like I'll chase them till I catch them. Gifted like Christmas, that's why I grace them all with my presence. Herbal essence, you can smell it when I light it up. Last call, my bars, boy, your time is up.
Hold up, what he just said?
Herbal essence, you can smell it when I light it up.
Herbal essence, you can smell it when I light it up, man. And when I, the first reaction when I saw this, it came to mind was I was on the phone with Scram one night, and I showed him one of my rhymes, and I said something along the lines of I call it herbal essence. I forget what it was. I forget exactly what I said, but I said the same thing in a different context. And he told me, you remember Scram, you were like, man, I've heard that line played out so many different ways, so many times, flipped so many different ways. So when I first heard him say that on the first reaction, I was like, yo, did you really just say that, bro? Did you, like, it was dope. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not saying nothing bad about it. It was just funny because we had that conversation about me.
My presence. Herbal essence, you can smell it when I light it up. Last call, my bars, boy, your time is up.
Last call, my bar, boy, your time is up. That's a dope way to say that it was last call, too. You see what I'm saying? How he take the simplest thing and just and flip it, man. And just make it dope.
Herbal essence, you can smell it when I light it up. Last call, my bars, boy, your time is up. Climbing up the ladder, better than ever. It's my time and I shine no matter the weather. Boy, your time is up. Climbing up the ladder, better than ever.
Climbing up the ladder.
It's my time and I shine no matter the weather.
And I shine no matter the weather. It don't matter if it's rain, sleet, snow, hail, sunshine, a shitstorm, whatever. I'm going to shine. I'm going to prevail. I'm going to break through, man.
Right back where we were.
And this thing in the background with the mask on, like the bird, the beat thing, I remember seeing that in, it's like Renaissance times maybe. But for me, I seen it in like the Assassin's Creed game. You know what I'm talking about? And it was like a doctor thing or whatever. But in this, I feel like it's lurking around him. It's watching him. Maybe it's the haters, whatever. Somebody always watching. Right? It keeps reaching out to him like it's trying to pull him back. Like he's progressing forward and it's trying to draw him back, pull him back, hold him back. I know that feeling. I've had people in my life that have tried to hold me back.
I'm only human, brought back down to earth.
Oh, that was hard too. Hold up. I tell you what, this is why I don't like redoing reactions. Because I guess sometimes it's not a bad thing because you might catch something the second time that you didn't catch the first time. But when I did this one, man, I felt like I caught everything and I don't want to miss a beat.
I'm only human, brought back down to earth. Humble yourself forever, right back where we were.
So he says, bring you right back down to earth. Humble yourself. I'm only human. Right back down to earth.
Brought back down to earth.
Brought back down to earth. And that resonated with me because when I used to do my music, my pops, man, he always used to tell me not to walk around with my head in the clouds. Because if you walk around and you up here and you don't make it, you're not successful, it's that much farther that you have to fall. And for whatever reason, that really stuck with me. It really stuck with me. In the beginning, it was like, man, I ain't listening to that. I'm gonna do me. You know what I mean? And then at some point, I think I started to kind of play into it a little bit, started to listen to it, which I shouldn't. And with Scram, I know at one point he was signed to a label, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Interscope, the same record label, mind you, that Eminem was signed to. And that also, like, I've caught myself thinking about that before. Like, if I did make it, if I was successful and I was up here, and at some point I fell back down here, it would be a devastating feeling, man. You know what I mean? And I personally, I don't know if I'd be able to climb back out of that feeling. But I know Scram at one point was signed to a label. I don't know the exact story of what happened, but he's not now. I don't think, at least not to that one anyway. And he still has that motivation. He still has that drive. He's still got that passion, the fire to chase his dreams, man. And that's what I'm getting at that. Let me run that back.
Brought back down to earth. Humble yourself forever. Right back where we were.
Like, humble yourself forever. You know what I mean? You know what it means to be humble? Like, take it with a grain of salt. Just humble yourself. And he's saying if you humble yourself forever, you won't take that plummet. You know what I mean? You're not gonna hit the ground so hard on the way back down if that's the direction that you go, because you've already humbled yourself forever. That's what I'm getting.
I'm only human.
And he's saying I'm only human. Like, brought me right back down to earth. Humble yourself. I'm only human. Like, I'm just like the rest of you. You know what I mean? Even with that superstar status, you're still a human being, just like everybody else. Humble yourself. Don't think of yourself greater than anybody else. That's what I'm doing.
I made my mistakes. Don't forget where you came from. Well, I took a few losses, but now we winning.
You see the thing lurking behind the trees, waiting for the right moment to try and grab him and pull him
Came
back.
from humble beginnings. Y'all are fake, I hate pretending. I'm a player, go all 9 innings, grinning.
And another thing too that kind of stands out to me with this, and I think about it all the time, being a reactor and being on YouTube. It could be a hater lurking in the background or whatever. It could be somebody out to get him. You know what I mean? And he would never see him coming. And in the video, he don't even acknowledge his presence behind him. Never sees him coming. So, like, I could be out and about in public and somebody could have a beef with me and I would never know it because I don't know what they look like. You know what I'm saying? Like with the mask, I never know what they would look like. I would never see them coming. But they know me. You know what I look like. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm public. you see me every day. So I'm getting that vibe out of it too.
Y'all are fake, I hate pretending. I'm a player, go all 9 innings, grinning. Never riding no benches. Get in trouble, mama, pick up my switches. Now we winning. Came from humble beginnings. Y'all are fake, I hate pretending. I'm a player, go all 9 innings, grinning.
I'm a player, go all 9 innings, grinning. Hold up, that's a bar, bro. That's a baseball bar right there.
Y'all are fake, I hate pretending. I'm a player, go all 9 innings, grinning.
I'm a player, go all 9 innings, grinning. Like, I don't stop. I ain't gonna quit, man. I'm here for it, and I'm here for the long run. The long haul. I'm here for the long haul. I'm gonna play all 9 innings. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna win.
Never riding no benches.
Never ride no benches. Ain't nobody set me to the side.
Grinning. Never riding no benches. Get in trouble, mama, pick up my switches. Now
that part, get in trouble, mama, cooking my switches. I don't understand the cooking my switches part, but I thought that was like, back in the day when like they would tell you to go pick your switch off a tree. Like, you're gonna go pick the branch that your mom gonna beat your ass with. That's what I got out of that.
Get in trouble, mama, pick up my switches. Now I got my mind on my riches. Never got too big for my britches, bitches. Right back where we were.
Never got too big for my britches. He's saying he never got to that. He never got way too big that he forgot who he was. You know what I mean? Never let the fame get to him or whatever. I don't know at to what level he got to. And I'm not trying to, like, I don't want nobody to take that out of context because it's not a shot at Scram. I fuck with Scram. That's my dog for real. and he's a fire artist. This song is dope on a whole nother level if you really listen.
Right back where we were.
And I could learn a lot from Scram too, for real. I mentioned that in the previous interview, in the previous reaction as well. Like, for the longest time, I always felt like the faster you rap, the doper of a rapper you were. And that's not the case at all. Personally, I don't really care much to do slower rap. But if I could pull something off like this is fire, bro. It really is.
I'm only human, brought back down to earth. Humble yourself right back where we were. I'm only human. I made my mistakes.
Yo, and Scram also, man, he's very well connected. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but he is. He's very well connected. I seen him in pictures with, you know what I mean, different people and whatnot. I seen a picture of him and Ryan Upchurch hanging out. I seen that he's cool with Reactz. He sent me not a movie. He sent me like a TV show with him and Bizarre. I think I mentioned that earlier in the reaction. I can't remember if I did or not. I know I did in the first one. Bizarre from D12, like Eminem's group, D12. He's got a TV show with him. He's got another one in the works. It's supposed to be coming out. I'm not exactly sure when, but keep your eye out for that, man. Scram is dope.
Don't forget where you came from.
And right here, I was waiting for this reveal, like, oh shit, he's gonna take the mask off? Who's behind the mask, right? Wait for it. It's him, bro. It's him. He's the one behind the mask. Remember I told you through the whole thing, like, it was like this thing was trying to grab him and just pull him back and hold him back. The only person that can hold you back from doing what you want to do is yourself. Even though I've had other people try to hold me back, right? I pushed through and I prevailed, man. And I'm gonna continue to do that. And I feel like that's what he's symbolizing right here with him tearing the mask off and it's his own face. The only person that's been holding him back is himself. Or the only person that has the capability to hold him back is himself. And that's what I'm getting from that, man. It was a dope song. It was a dope visual, dope video. It was just, this was fire all the way around. All the way around, man. I'm really, really disappointed that I screwed up the first reaction because I feel like it was way better than this one was. But I still got to point out everything that I wanted to point out in this song, and it was still a fire song. And actually, this reaction is about 3 minutes longer than the last one was. So shout out to you, Scram, man. That was fire. That was dope. Thank you for allowing me to react to that. I appreciate it. Sorry that it's taken me so long to get it, man. I'm going to leave the link to the original video down in the description. If y'all like that, go jump on over to Scram's channel. I'll leave his channel pinned down in the description as well. Leave him a like on the video, comment on the video, share, subscribe to his channel. Run it up for him, man. He got 718 subscribers. Let's see if we can't get this man monetized. He needs what? 200 and my math's horrible. 282 subscribers, man. Y'all go run that up for Scram, man. That was fire. For real, that was fire. If y'all, I appreciate y'all watching as always, man, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.
Blazing. I spit intelligence from my mind to blow your mind 9 at a time. Statistically the best, politically correct. 3 to digest.